Good chance to focus on my equipment. With us. We can go back to Coruscant.
Headed to Koboh? Drinks are on me! Actually, forget that last bit.
The Mantis has changed.
Oh yeah, Cal and Bode, they ain't exactly the cleaning types.
I cleaned this morning. Wait, did I? No, I didn't. That's on me.
Marin, I didn't know you were coming. Hey, maybe I'll pick up some scaz steaks. Why'd you join back up anyways?
Seer and I believe Tanalorr could be a refuge for those persecuted by the Empire.
Persecuted by the Empire, huh? Kinda get crowded. Arriving at our destination.
Welcome to Koboh.
Cal, so glad you're back. You missed all the action. It was horrible.
Did something happen?
The Raiders paid us another visit. Took a shine to that droid you found.
See?
They took her, Cal. Carried her right out. She's been droid-napped.
My saloon better be okay, Turgle. I think you brought this down on us.
I'm innocent, Mr. Grease. Promise.
Dagon sent them. He's after Tanalorr.
There must be something more to Z than we realized. Something scrambled up in her memory banks.
We have to rescue her. Once he gets what he wants, he'll scrap her for sure.
It won't be easy to get her back. The Raider base is in the swamp. They gutted an old Lucrehulk battleship from the Clone Wars.
We've seen it. Means they got a lot of firepower.
As do we.
She's right. Now's our time to move.
I like where this is going.
They already have what they came for. They're back at their fortress feeling safe, complacent.
They'll never see it coming.
Maybe not. But if you're wrong, then they'll be looking for payback.
Not to worry. I will stay here and look after Grease and the others.
You sure?
I think you two can manage. Just don't let him swim without supervision.
Let me know if you need help.
Nice axe.
Name's Mosey.
Marin.
All right. I'll scout ahead. Meet you there?
This is encouraging. I bet we can plant even more.
I've cleared another plot for you. Thank you for growing plants to their full potential.
Hi, Peely.
So far, Koboh has been a welcoming home, and this rooftop's energy drew me towards it.
You feel a connection to this garden.
Yes, we will help each other grow.
Looks like you've already started.
Divines? Yes, they sprouted overnight. But there's so much more to discover. If you plant new seeds, I'll tell you all about them. But, much like healthy roots, do not overextend yourself. Grow the plants we have, and I'll clear more garden space in due time. Just you wait for that Goldenlight moss to grow. Observe the roots that rise up underneath, helping the flowers to reach nearby light sources. That fire pineapple will bloom, I am sure of it. Cut past the roots, and the fruit beneath is quite delicious, if you can endure its pungency. Ooh, a Bluebell Squish, how fascinating! Its flower has a most unusual scent, drawn from the moss as it blooms. I find it quite pleasant. Oh, hello.
Let's sow some new seeds.
I appreciate your time and effort, Cal.
A new plant. Bet we can learn more from Peely. Here's your new home. Perfect. Let's plant this here.
While you're here, could I run something by you?
Sure. What have you got?
I heard some dredge operators discussing a strange structure in the swamp. Almost certainly another High Republic chamber. But I don't like my chances of conducting successful research on the Raiders' doorstep.
Maybe I could check it out for you.
Oh, that'd be wonderful. Hey.
So how'd you become a music producer?
I was born on Riosa, in the Inner Rim.
I've heard of it. Lots of heavy industry.
Yeah, you couldn't escape the factories. So I used to make little tunes out of the noise from them in my head.
You started early then.
And never stopped. Keep on doing your thing.
Heard you and Bode are gonna take the fight to the Raiders.
Word travels fast around here.
A daring assault on the Raider fortress by the mighty warrior and his gunslinging sidekick to save their droid companion. Yes! Z is lucky to have a friend like you. I'm really busy, Cal. Maybe later.
It seems the Raiders haven't forgotten Turgle's little trick. Saying that Z's the one footing the bill.
We'll see about that.
Oh, don't tell me you plan on rescuing her.
Okay, I won't tell you.
See you around, Cal.
Hey, Tulok.
From the eye of the storm into the belly of the beast you must go.
Yeah, I know.
What ails you, Sojourner?
Just wondering how things would have been different if I could have stopped them from taking Z.
Do your powers also include omniscience?
No, but...
Seek only where you wish to go, not where you long to have been. Regret is a mirage that leads many off the path. Now is not the time to speak.
You're on a roll, Cal. Got another tip for ya.
What you got?
A bounty droid named Mesh has been babbling on the brood comms about that lab on the Shattered Moon. Go shut him up, will ya? They're a disgrace to the profession, if you ask me.
I'll see about him. Sooner or later.
Attaboy. I've seen a lot of hunters in my day, and I gotta say, you're showing promise, Cal.
How many bounties until I get a hat like yours?
Not a chance. I took this off my first target. It is sentimental value.
How long you been a bounty hunter?
Long enough. And I know a killer in the making when I see one. Get a move on, will ya? Those bounties won't collect themselves.
Hey, Cal. Got some info that might be useful to you.
Hey, Monk.
Word is you're planning to rescue my new favorite droid.
That's the plan.
Well, before you go charging in there like a mudhorn through a moisture farm, allow me to give you the lowdown. That Raider base is inside a derelict Lucrehulk battleship. You ever seen one?
A few times.
Then you know how deadly those things are. It may be grounded, but that ship is still chock full of defense turrets and reprogrammed battle droids.
How do you know all this?
I read a lot. Listen, just grab Z and skedaddle before the whole hive comes swarming down on you,
Thanks for the advice, Monk.
Be careful out there. Now, I know you've got a lot on your plate, but one of my patrons set off to the swamp, and no one's seen her since.
You don't think she went after Z, do you?
Quite likely. And we both know that's Raider territory.
I'll check it out.
That'll put us all at ease, Cal. Zig's one of the good ones. Hope you're able to get Z back. That old research droid really livens things up around here.
Hey, Dana. Grok.
Welcome back. Great to see you in one piece. Let's drink to...
Quit wobbling your jaw.
Sorry, Cal. Grok's in a mood.
Oh, I'm in a mood, all right.
Job not go as you planned?
It went fine. We made off with a big stinking drive core.
Yeah, after Dana dropped a half-ton Durasteel brace on me.
It was involuntary. That Shiverpeed meant business. You just choked under pressure.
Choked? Cal, the woman almost got me killed. Practically wrote my damn epitaph.
Aw. Is it time for your nap, grumpy old rock?
Lunatic.
Crosspatch. How you doing?
What?
Anyone tell you about the Mogu around the swamp?
There's a Mogu there?
Yep. And this one's a whopper. It can snap your arms off like puerco sticks.
We'll see.
Well, if you're crazy enough to try, your best bet is to avoid its mud throws.
Good tip.
Talk soon.
Thanks for keeping an eye out while we go after Z.
If the raiders return, we will make them regret it.
Reckon we're gonna get along just fine.
I think so. Go, Cal. Z needs you.
Breeze, you should know. When my old crew worked from the Mantis, we made a few changes.
Oh, you mean how the left side of the cabin couch completely has lost its bounce? Yeah, I noticed. Come on, the seat's got no give. Cushion just limps there, like a dead Necco.
And that's from Liz. To psych herself up for a mission, she'd bounce on the couch as hard as she could. Now every time I sit on that broken cushion, it feels like Liz is still there.
Well, I was planning to replace those cushions, but maybe that can wait. Hey, I was thinking, now that Marin's back in the crew, we could always head to Coruscant. Not that I want to.
Finally, those pesky Jawas have stopped poking around my claim.
I saw some Jawas in the forest.
Well, you ain't seeing them no more. Made themselves a little village on the far side of the valley. No one's heard a peep from them since. Not one Utini.
Maybe I'll see how they're doing.
Really? Yeah. Aren't you, Mr. Goody-Goody?
Hello there. All right, out with it. You're not carrying disruptor tech, are you? No? How about slicer droids? Don't lie to me.
We don't mess with that black market gear.
Smart. I made that mistake once. Ooh, never again. Sold some sensor jamming tech to a customer desperate to get a syndicate off his back. They traced the sale. Killed him, came for me.
We've had a run-in or two with the syndicates.
Oh, I barely made it out alive. Now, I keep my product clean. It's a bit pricier, but not as costly as a blaster bolt in the back, I'll tell you that. Satisfying, isn't it?
What is?
Protecting this town. What with me keeping people fed, you keeping people alive.
You'd need 3 bodyguards to keep Turgle safe.
Ain't that the truth? It's a lot to take on, but in exchange, we gain something mighty valuable, don't we? A sense of purpose. It makes all this feel meaningful.
Yeah. Guess it does.
You know what I like about you, Cal. You're not always bugging me to step in and help you solve disputes and whatnot.
I like to try to handle my own problems. Guessing that's the same with you.
That's right. While back, this one prospector got into an argument with his protocol droid. Got so worked up, he got violent. So I stepped in, told the prospector if he laid another hand on his droid, I would ban him from my shop and cut his credit with every vendor in town. So, that shut him up pretty quick. Since then, well, I've been the closest thing to a mayor his town has.
I wouldn't want to mess with you.
That's another thing I like about you, Cal. Smart enough to know trouble when you see it.
You know, Scuba invited me to go fishing. I told him yes, on one condition.
What's that?
I wear 2 Fair Creek bricks on my feet.
There's a lot of changes coming around lately. I bet you two have seen it all in your time.
We've seen the good, the bad, and the ugly.
But mostly the ugly.
And what's the ugliest you've seen?
Boy, this place is a magnet for trouble. Raiders, prospectors, liars.
And you can always find them all inside the saloon. That's why we're just fine staying out here.
It's not that ugly in there.
Even the ugly can get uglier.
Just look at Grease.
So long.
Ah, you troublemaker.
Force is with me. Want to protect me. Fight with me. Well, there it is.
Got your mark, I'm coming in. You made it.
Anyone spot you?
Me? Not a chance. What are we dealing with? Any sign of the droid?
Some kind of service gantry.
Could be a way in.
It's the best option I can see. Only way to the Lucrehulk is through this swamp.
For you, maybe. You want to ride, BD? When you're ready, make a move on that gantry. I'll be watching.
Copy that. That's one way not to get mud on your boots, huh? Now we just need to rescue Z. Hard to believe anything could live in this swamp. I guess our friend here makes it work. See that building, buddy? Guess someone does live here. Or did once. Time to go.
How much do you think this is worth?
Nothing's worth crossing the Raiders. Now move.
not leaving you here.
Don't worry about me. I'll be fine. But we must find my datapad.
Can't we just get you a new one?
Absolutely not! My entire life is on that datapad.
Hello, laddie.
Dangerous spot to catch a fish.
Nay, dangerous fish to catch a spot.
Sure.
Aye, that one slipped the line, but sarcasm is weak, mate. Besides, I've gathered my focus for my quarry, the fearsome Glottsamcrab. One of my old crew, a mate on the grapnel, once tried to pluck a crab from the sea foam, when suddenly, wham! Overboard she went. Where was I? Aye! She flopped overboard like a quillfish wriggling out of a tin. The crab yanked her in by the nostril. Sometimes you have to strike first, no?
Do you really believe that?
Flexible compass may not serve you on the roiling waves of Manan, but it does make the seas of the soul easier to brook, no? Stay a moment, and I'll regale you with the next chapter of my tale. Aye. So we return to my time on the grapnel. Against the protestations of my heart, I forsook the rod and line for the harpoon. For years, we trawled the outer rim, spearing every fish that happened across our path. Talented as I was, I speared more fish than the rest of the crew, put together. Fool as I was, I didn't have the wisdom to be ashamed. The dread Captain Wanyak Wet took notice. He showered me in brevets, gave me the best of catches, and scarcely a year after I left Sakavitar, I became his first mate. Shortly after my promotion, we were on our way to Manan to sell the carcass of a gooberfish. But, wham! Just as we dove out of hyperspace and the great ocean world streaked into view, so did she. The most glorious creature I'd ever beheld. A whale of marvelous proportion, but swimming through Manan's orbit like it was nothing but an easterly current back home. I was transfixed.
No kidding. How close did you get?
Funny you should ask. I didn't have long to set me eyes abulge before we crashed headlong into her. The grapnel bounced off her like chum off flotsam. We plummeted down to the ocean, sundering the grapnel on the sea floor, where a gang of pirate quarren were holed up. The filthy Zephyrs. We swam out to the riven hull and found ourselves surrounded by quarren, demanded all manner of things, including our bounty of fish. So, away we swam, Captain White, the crew and myself. But, blind as we were at such depth, we shortly ran into a dead end, finding ourselves surrounded by quarren. Find me again, and I'll continue the tale.
Let's check this place out.
Tell me, and I mean no disrespect, but is it even possible to find a new datapad on a planet like this?
Well, not new, but I bet I could find you one that works.
Very kind of you. That said, I'm afraid this one has sentimental value.
Cal, what are you doing out here?
I could ask you the same question, Zig.
I came out here to look for Z.
Yeah, me too.
Ahem, and I am Winnie Eres. Cal, was it? We've only just met, but I could use some assistance.
What do you need?
I was told there's a bird in this swamp that sports a resplendent plumage. But when I tried to get a closer look at one, it snatched my datapad and flew away.
Where'd it go?
They've got a nest at the top of a spire nearby. I'd go, but Winnie here says I gotta stay by her side.
Yes, That spire there. It's so close, yet so far.
I'll see what I can do.
You shine like the stars. Oh, that's a Coruscant saying. Perhaps a more simple. Thank you, Cal. Please. That databank contains all my designs, not to mention my reference databank. Without it, I'll be starting all over from scratch. I mean, even more than I already am.
Good luck finding that datapad, Cal. And be safe. Those gliders perch in high places.
I can't move that, but there's no other way up to the pillar either. What'd you find? You ever been in a ship this big before, buddy? Been a long time for me. Not looking forward to it. But Z's in there. We're not leaving without her.
And a small island. Target spotted.
There you are. Ready to liberate one slightly eccentric High Republic droid?
Yeah. You?
Well, I'm here, aren't I?
Breathe. Ready.
I'm with you. Any trouble getting here?
Nothing we couldn't handle.
How about that swamp? Almost lost a boot.
I've seen worse. It got stuck in a pretty nasty swamp on Dathomir.
Heard Dathomir was haunted. Not my idea of a fun vacation spot.
Don't let Marin hear you say that.
Ready when you are, Cal. The raiders won't know what hit them.
Patrolling. Roger, roger.
Sounds like trouble.
And we like trouble. Slow up. Enemies nearby. I'll go high.
He's getting away.
Damage.
You won't like this. No getting that out.
Good job. Defend me.
Jedi. You'll feel this.
Light him up. Let's take him down. Won't know what hit him.
Damage sustained.
Press it. I'm set.
Not such a warm welcome.
I guess knocking isn't an option.
We'll find our own way.
You smell that too, BD? Any ideas, Cal? Maybe I can help.
Think you can break that coupling?
Let's find out.
When in doubt.
Enemy's close. I got your back, Cal. Looks like a fight. Let him have
You can't last. Feel this opponent. Show no mercy. Target spot.
Not bad. So Marin decided to come after all.
Yeah, she thinks Tanalorr could really help the path.
All right. But you do seem happier now that she's around.
Okay, let's focus. Z needs us.
This piece of junk could sink any second. Nah, she'll hold. Just wait till you see what's inside.
You know, I broke into a freighter on Nav once.
Yeah? Any tips?
No. It was nothing like a Lucrehulk. Not sure why I even mentioned it.
Could you clear this up?
Absolutely. We got a fight ahead, Cal. You are. Who even needs a jetpack, huh?
You are one of the 259.
I am. Then you are subordinate to me. No, I am Model 388. Yes, your model number is lower. You are subordinate. No, my model number is earlier, meaning I am superior. That is not how numbers work. Combat established. Scanning for damage.
They can't ask you. Are those droids arguing?
It happens more than you'd think.
No wonder they lost. Come on, let's go. I'll make sure the coast is clear. Miss me, BD? Just look at this place. You ever take apart a Lucrehulk in your scrapper days?
One or two. A lot more Venators. A good friend of mine once found a family of snit mice keeping warm in a heat duct.
Snit mice get everywhere.
Prof didn't hesitate. He picked them right up and smuggled them back to his quarters. He was just like that.
I'm sorry, Cal. He sounds like a good friend. Good eye.
That'd be too easy.
It's always worth a shot.
Stay alert. If anyone comes this way, kill them. Roger. They will be eviscerated. Oh, this one understands. No mercy. Deactivating neutralization thresholds. I'm not sure what that means, but it's exciting.
I'm not liking this.
We've got company. Get up. About time. Hit me again. The old one too. No. Die.
Keep going up, yeah? Somehow?
There.
Never doubted you. Keep going. I'll scout around. Make sure there are no surprises.
Be careful. Scaling a beaten-up warship, just like the old days. Where are they going?
Visual on Jedi. Jedi weapon. Lost functionality.
could conquer a whole planet with this.
Stay alert. We have reports of hostiles in the area.
We're under attack? Here?
Ready for battle. Keep this area locked down. Whatever Ravis is up to, it's drawn some unwanted attention. Any other day, stealing from those slow-minded prospectors would mean a thing. But now, they got some muscle. I can hear them buzzing around.
Oh, that sounds bad.
Stay alert. Weapons hot. We're the Bedlam Raiders. Nobody invades our base and gets away with it. Immediate area of operation.
Whole ship knows we're here now, huh?
It's locked or jammed or something.
It won't open.
There is an invader on the other side. Open it now.
It's stuck.
Fix it, or I will have you scrapped for parts.
Oh, that's bad.
Help! I was built for this.
Ineffective!
Excessive force.
Going up! You got stuff! Hold the tank! A fast one! Too easy!
Hey, not bad. All you, BD. Do your magic, BD.
Hell, get it! Lost functionality. Light him up.
Good to see you in one piece. You must be happy that Marin joined the crew?
Yeah. Glad she wants to help us find Tantalor.
Wait, you hear that?
Destroyer droids. Perfect.
Shield? I think that's all of them.
First time I fought Droideka was with my master during the Clone Wars. I froze. He had to take them out.
Look at you now. Bet he'd be proud.
Hope so. Find something?
Enemy's close. Let's get that droid back.
Attack this!
So, you know she didn't just join to find Tanalorr, right?
Don't know what you're talking about.
Whatever you say, Cal.
Perfect, buddy.
Okay, let's see what we have here.
A turbo lift.
Is that who I think it is inside?
Let me get a closer look. Yeah, it's Z.
Where does it go?
Control tower.
And that's our target. I see a problem. Down there.
Droids.
We've seen worse. Check out those AATs. I've got a plan. So I figure I make some noise, draw them away, you slip by. Regroup at the turbo lift. What do you think?
It's risky.
We passed risky a while back. Good luck.
You too.
Ship won't fly, but there's a hangar full of craft.
An army, all ours, ready to scour this planet for my lost master.
What is it? No, they haven't reported in. There's no sign of enemy approaching.